Today is Wednesday, the 39th day of the Omer, which is 5 weeks and 4 days. So we're in the 6th week of the Omer, and the 6th week is all under the heading of Yesod. Yesod meaning foundation, but it relates to the idea of bonding and connecting and keeping the purity of that connection and that bonding, whether it's connecting and bonding with Hashem, connecting and bonding with our fellow men of the society that we live in, or connecting and bonding with a husband, with his wife, among spouses. And that connecting and bonding can, when it's kept pure and proper, can bring many blessings, can be very productive and very result in many creative and results. And just like we see Yosef HaTzadik, who was so strong in his, he represents really Yesod, he has so many blessings, and he was able to feed the whole world, so to speak. So that's Yesod. Today we focus on the idea of Netzach shebayesod. Netzach means eternity, it means also endurance, but it means loyalty also. So for any bonding and connecting, any relationship, to have that great aspect of bonding and connecting and to be fruitful, loyalty is very important. To be loyal, to be committed, and to be devoted in the relationship, and to have that loyalty, that enduring loyalty, is something that can be very positive in the idea of bonding and connecting. So these are some of the thoughts associated with that aspect of spirituality that we focus on today, which is Netzach shebayesod. One word about the parasha of this week. In the rebuke, in the admonition that is told that if you do not follow the words of Hashem, there will be all sorts of punishments that will happen. One of them is that the land will be desolate. But in a way, actually, the fact that the land was desolate when we were exiled from Eretz Israel was a blessing in disguise, because with such a desolate land, even Mark Twain described it over 100 years ago when he visited Israel, how the place was totally desolate. Like, who would want to live there? And that's what happens to the land of Israel when the Jewish people are not in the land, where we don't inhabit the land, that the land was made desolate, where nobody would want to even live. And that's why maybe there was no real country that, no nation that was in Israel when we all were scattered all over the world. Now that people came back to Israel and the Jewish population is there, the place flourishes and is no longer desolate. So it's an amazing statement in the Torah that really predicts history for centuries. It was desolate as long as the Jewish people were not in Israel. Now that we come back to Eretz Israel, the natural habitat for the Jewish people, that brings back the land to flourish and to have blessings in it and not to be desolate. And that's one of the ideas from the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.